So here is my Miele W1. It's a WWI 860 is the model number. I did choose this one because it did have the dial and not just the touchscreen only. I didn't want just the touchscreen. I've seen someone that I know, their touchscreen went and the washer was unusable until it was replaced. So rare, but didn't want to take the chance. So it's really easy to use. Basically, just choose the cycle you want. And then cottons, delicates, woolens, silk, shirts, further programs, which is more programs in the list on the screen. We can start there and I'll show you. Okay, so move the cap. So cotton hygienes is there, outerwear, Express 20, sportswear, automatic plus, pillows, curtains, downfilled items, first wash, down duvets, separate rinse starch, drain spin, maintenance cycle, and settings. So pretty simple. Let's turn it to cottons. So what you do is you choose the main option that you want and you're going to go ahead and click OK on it. Now I did have a cap in there, so I have to remove the cap and do that. So the cap light turns off. Now if we turn off Twin DOS, there's no lights on here. So we're basically at a plain program. You adjust temperature as you want. Say we want to do a 30-degree wash. Let's do a 50-degree wash, 1600 spin. It's going to take 3 hours, 9 minutes. Now, say it's just a single item. I'll press single wash. Max tells you 1 kilo. And reduce the dosage. It only takes 49 minutes for one single piece. We want to turn that off. It goes back to 9 kilos for the cottons wash. In extras, we have options: quick, stains, pre-wash, soak, intensive, extra quiet, extra gentle, allergo wash, and that's what we have there for the extras. Pre-ironing. Now pre-ironing, what it does is it heats up the heating element to create steam at the end of the cycle, so your shirts or other garments come out steamed and basically free of wrinkles before you put them in the steam dryer. So it's a great option to have pre-ironing. I've only used it for shirts so far. We have Water Plus, which uses extra water. Not only increases the rinse, but also uses more water for the main wash as well. Now if we go here, we're going to use a cap. So let's just say we want to use a cap. I think the last cap I used, yes, was a stain cap. So we'll leave it there for the moment. I want to use one of those caps. I just click on cap here, and then it tells me what kind of cap I'm using. Now it's one of the booster caps. It'll tell you the design here, what type of cap it's for. Now this is for a fabric softener cap. And this is for specialized caps like the proofing or wool or the dark caps. This is specifically for booster caps and a few other type of caps. But since we're not going to use one right now, we're going to go out of the caps, and the caps no longer lights up. Twin DOS is off. Just click it on, click it on. The shirt comes up here. Click the shirt on. You can tell it whether it's lightly soiled, heavily soiled, normal soil. We'll do normal. And we'll say we'll have a cap, and we're going to have a cap of the dark. So let's click cap and OK. Now the Twin DOS is set to colors. You can click on whites if you wanted, or colors depending on what you want to do. Now, since I'm going to use a cap, we don't want to use this because it's going to be dark detergent. Now let's say I didn't want to use the cap. Let's get rid of the cap. We want to use Twin DOS, and we're going to use colors for the Twin DOS. So we're going to switch on to the color side. As you can see, when you press one of these buttons, it lights up even brighter. The other ones are lit up too, but not as bright. So we're gonna do Water Plus on this one. We're gonna do the Allergo Wash on this one. You can see everything pre-lit. We'll do pre-ironing as well. And everything stays lit there. And we can come here and this will tell us, this is timer. If you wanna have a timer, this is the rough usage of electricity and water for this specific cycle. And this cycle is quite long at 4 hours and 32 minutes with all the options chosen using Twin DOS. Now we can choose another option. Let's try a woolen cycle. It tells you 2 kilograms of woolens. That's as much as you can use. And it's going to give you a few options. So single wash is an option. And extras we have is an option as well. So extras will be extra quiet, which basically leaves it. It doesn't do its final spin. That's the only difference between it. But pre-ironing is gone and Water Plus is gone. Twin DOS can be used. Cannot be used on a woolen cycle. So no Twin DOS. You have to put detergent, your own detergent, wool detergent in here, either via cap or Miele's wool detergent. One of the two. It's your choice. Silks, same thing, pretty simple, really easy to use. Follow the instructions and directions. You're not going to have any big problems really with anything. Shirts. Now we have a power quick wash. Quick power wash is 4 kilos max. And we can turn off the extras. So we can have one single item on there. Only allows 60 degrees or 40 degrees. It's a very quick, powerful wash. Twin DOS is applicable as well. Caps are also applicable as well. So it's pretty simple. Just a lot of settings for a lot of different things. Each different one of these and each one of these on these sides have pretty much unlimited amount of different settings that you can go to. And especially when you go into this with the cotton hygiene, outerwear, express, sportswear, automatic plus, all those other options also bring up more options here, as you can see. So we can do Water Plus on this one. We can do single wash. We can do extras. We can do pre-ironing. If these light up, you can do them. You can use them. Cap lights up, you can use it. Twin DOS comes on. The little shirt here shows that you're using Twin DOS. Quite simple. Works great. Have not had any problems with it. Been working excellently. Now we move up to the dryer, and it's a very similar thing. It tells you the size, cottons 9 kilos. You have less options on this than you do on the other one. So the buzzer, that's to regular cottons. That was eco cottons. So on this one you can do dry fresh, which will freshen up your clothes with just air. You can do power fresh, which actually uses steam. So this is a steam cycle. So it's going to tell you open and close the door and then fill condensate to be able to use it. And we turn the buzzer on, the buzzer's on. Turn it off, the buzzer's off. Say we no longer want to use the power fresh any longer, goes off. We have something gentle that we want to dry very gently. Dry Care 40. Dries it at no higher than 40 degrees. It does take longer, but it's extremely gentle on your clothes. This also has further programs. We have warm air, outerwear, proofing, express, sportswear, automatic plus, standard pillows, basket program, silks, hand care, denim, cool air, and that's it. And that goes into the settings of the machine, which we're not going to go into the settings of the machine right now. But we can pick cool air, and that's a timed one. So all you can do is buzzer, and it's by time. You can move time up 50 minutes down to 20 minutes is the lowest. This one here has cottons, minimum iron, delicates, woolen shirts. The further programs also has pre-ironing, which is a fluff up program which uses steam. This is a full steam program which uses steam for its entire cycle and steams at the end for Could be sweaters, anything that needs to be steamed, wrinkles taken out of shirts, refreshed to take the odors out of anything. Bed linen, that's a very good cycle I've used. It dries bed linen excellently. Wash to dry, that's something different on Miele now that we have. So wash to dry basically will take the program from what you were washing in your washing machine when that's finished, and it will remotely come up here with a program to match what you had in the washing machine. So let's say we had darks and denims in the washing machine. Turn this to wash to dry. This will change the program automatically to the program for darks and denims. Nothing else you have to do. Mobile start. All you have to do is click mobile start. You open the door. You load your laundry. You press start button here, and mobile start lights up. That means you can do it from your mobile phone. Very simple, very easy. This one is not plumbed in, so it does have a water tank, which is right here. So the water from this is distilled water in here. I recommend highly distilled water to use for the steam. Now, as you can see, pardon the clothes, there's the steam here. Is where the steam nozzle comes out. This brass fitting here is where the steam comes out onto the clothes. But there you have it. Just a quick tutorial of how to use the machines. I can go into much more depth. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I can go over things and make other videos that are more appropriate for your questions or what you need to know about the machines, because they are quite self-explanatory. They can get a little complicated, like I said, when you have so many different options. Like we go to this one and you have 4 different things to choose from. Well, what does this one do? What does this one do? Can I use this one with this one? What does this one do? It's just a lot more from every one of these, and each one of these have something. So minimum iron, that has 2 power freshener buzzer. Delicate just has these 2 options. Woolens has just a buzzer, doesn't have anything else. Shirts has those 2, and that's nothing else. See, so it has dry fresh, power fresh, dry care. So it gives you the options of all those, and the same thing goes for the washing machine. So if you have any more questions, please just leave some comments and like the video, and I'll be making more in-depth videos for specific programs, or if you want to know how to get something out of a piece of clothing or garment you have, I can walk you through and give you some advice on what settings to use on your washer. Now these will be the ones without the M-Touch screen, because these are the highest level below the M-Touch screen, because I didn't want the M-Touch screen. So if you have these ones or similar ones, I can help you out. Thank you.